Once upon a time, in a gritty city where the streets were ruled by crime and corruption, there was a notorious gangster named Tommy the Hammer Malone. Tommy wasn't just any criminal. He was feared and respected by both his own crew and his enemies. He had climbed the ranks through ruthless ambition, and by the time he was in his 30s, his name alone was enough to make people tremble. Tommy's world was one of violence, money, and power. He ran the underground businesses with an iron fist, from extortion to drugs to arms deals. His right-hand man, Vinny, always admired Tommy's sharp mind and cold demeanor. The streets whispered that Tommy had no limits. He could take down anyone who stood in his way. But beneath that tough exterior, there was a part of Tommy that was starting to wither away. Years of watching people suffer, seeing the destruction his empire caused, had begun to gnaw at him. He had lost close friends, innocent lives were lost in his wake, and the brutality of his own actions started to haunt him in his quieter moments. Everything changed one rainy night. Tommy was involved in a hit on a rival gang leader, a job that was supposed to be simple. But something went horribly wrong. The hit was botched. His men were caught, and in the chaos, an innocent bystander, a young woman named Lily, was killed. Lily wasn't just any innocent victim. She was the daughter of a high-ranking police officer, Detective Jack Turner, a man known for his pursuit of justice. The news of her death sent shockwaves through the city, and Tommy knew his time was running out. Not only did the rival gang want revenge, but now the police were looking for him with everything they had. But what really shook Tommy was something he couldn't ignore: the face of Lily's grieving father. Tommy had never considered the people he hurt, the families who mourned, but in that moment, he couldn't get her father's pain out of his mind. For the first time in years, Tommy questioned his life. In a rare act of desperation, Tommy reached out to the one man who might be able to protect him, Detective Turner. He didn't expect mercy, but he needed a way out. He offered information about the city's underworld, details about corrupt cops, and intel on his own criminal organization in exchange for immunity. He told Turner, "I can help you bring them all down, but I need to make a deal." Turner, though shocked, saw an opportunity. He didn't believe Tommy could change, but he knew the damage Tommy could do if given the right leverage. After long negotiations and assurances from higher-ups, an unusual deal was struck. Tommy would give up his life of crime, enter witness protection, and help the police clean up the city. In return, his past crimes would be wiped clean, and he would serve as a consultant to the police, offering insight into the criminal mind. However, Tommy was no fool. He knew the life he was leaving behind wasn't something that could be easily forgotten. And as he